Hey there everybody, this is Caitlin here and welcome to a rather late video for this Friday. My apologies for the video being so late, but I've been hit with like a massive and horrible cold. I would say that it's corn flu, and I think I'm feeling the after effects from MCM Scotland, and I'm just being hit with like the most biggest flu that I've ever had ever. I've been feeling totally sick or whatever, and I haven't been up to like vlogging or whatever. Because of that, I've just been so down or whatever, like my head has been so sore. So that's why it's not really much of a vlog or any kind of video like that, and it's this simple kind of late video, sadly. But I did want to make this video or whatever, because I wanted to at least upload something for Friday. You could probably hear it in my voice why I'm feeling a little bit sick, but I thought I'd press on and try and get at least something out for you guys to watch. So because of that, I felt like maybe I wanted to do a couple of like top 5s, top 10 videos, whatever, related to the video we have for Fridays, and I felt like compelled to do it for Kingdom Hearts Unchained X, mainly to like build up the hype for Kingdom Hearts 2.8, which is, you know, is coming out next year, and I'm so excited for it. So I figured for today's video, we do a top 5 my favourite power medals for the game. Now, to do with this list or whatever, I am only going to include medals that I currently own. Obviously, I can't really give much of an opinion of medals I don't currently have, because I don't really know how they play or whatever, or what their power's like and stuff like that. So it's mainly going to consist of medals that I currently own here. And while it might be my favourite ones, they won't necessarily be the strongest overall. This is mainly just to do with what I like to use. Might not necessarily be the best medals to use or whatever, but these are the ones that I like to use. And we're only going to have 5 for power ones here. And maybe next week or whatever, I'll do like speed, or I'll do the magic ones. I just want to like go through the list and stuff or whatever. But starting off the list, I think at number 5 we would have Diz. Now, Diz is like a really good medal to use. Like, he's one of the, like my favourite ones because of how good he's at boosting. So his special attack just hits a single target, whatnot, and he raises strength by 1 tier for 1 turn, which is obviously good because he's got strength boost plus 5. And you know, right now this one that I've got here at 6 star, it's only at level 46, and it's, you know, it's packing a pretty strong punch at 5997. For both strength and defense. It's not fully gilded yet. I've still got 3 more dots before I can gilt it or whatever. And as you can see here, I'm kind of working on that because I've got this one here. I just need, I think, 1 more orb, and then I'll be able to gilt the Diz. But I really love this medal. Like, it's so good for like having that at the top of your treasure trove and whatnot to boost up the rest of their strength for your other medals. So I really like this, and I hope I can get up to level 100 sometime soon. I've only managed to lower the cost by 5 because I need more Sid medals, but he would definitely be at number 5. And at number 4, I would actually have the Black Coat King Mickey. Currently, I haven't gilted him right now because I need 3 more dots or whatever to gilt him. And this one I have is attack boost 1. But for Black Coat King Mickey, he has like a wide area of attack or whatever. So he attacks everything, and he deals a hit with no attributes, which is, you know, is pretty cool. He costs 3 for your gauge, but the best thing is, like, whenever I use like a shared King Mickey or whatever, so like someone else in my party has like a fully gilded King Mickey or whatever, and he is wrecking everyone in sight if he's like the last medal that I have and it's the shared one from my party. He is so good. I totally love him. Plus, like, it's such an epic artwork. I think right now we've only got in the North American version anyway. We've only got 2 different forms of Mickey. We've got the Black Coat King Mickey, which is a power one, and we've got the like the kind of normal Keyblade wielder Mickey, which is a blue magic one. I think there is like a speed one as well, but we don't have that currently in North America, I don't think. So he would definitely be number 4. And at number 3, I would believe, it would have to be Pain. Now, Pain is one of the standard ones that you get through quests and stuff, so she might not necessarily be what everyone's cup of tea or whatever, but see, for someone who's starting out as like a free-to-play player or whatnot, you don't have access to like the jewels to pull for all those different epic medal carnivals and stuff. She is still a pretty decent medal to have in your like your build or whatever, because she does like hit for a large area of medal. She hits all the enemies essentially, so she hits them all, and you know, she's pretty easy to gilt because you're gonna get loads of her medals. Her gilt, I believe, caps at 25. I've not got her at 25 yet, but I'm working on it. But she is pretty good, and she could probably like last you until maybe you get to say maybe level 200 or whatever, because by that point you kind of really want to try and get some better medals. But she carried me through the early game quite a lot till I could get some better power medals. So for that, I still do love Pain, and you know, she does have like epic artwork or whatever. She's number 3, isn't she? Yeah, I think she's number 3. Now for number 2, I was pretty torn between the Queen of Hearts here, and I was torn between her and KH Cloud. But for this one, I am definitely going to go with KH Cloud. Now, the reason I love KH2 Cloud is that I think he was actually the first medal I managed to gilt that was 50%, which is his cap, which is the maximum he can gilt for. He was the first one I managed to get a max gilt on, first try or whatever. I believe it was first try I got him. And he is such a good medal. Like, if you look at him, he attacks everything, obviously, because he's got Blitz Raid plus 5. I've managed to, like, lower his cost down by 10, which is the maximum you can reduce him to. I've managed to boost him all the way up to plus 1000 on his strength and defense. He's currently got attack boost 1. He deals 8 hits, inflicts more damage the more turns have passed. And he only requires 2 gauges, so he is insanely good, and like I absolutely adore him. He's like super OP or whatever. Like normally, even when he's only dealing like a 1 generic hit, he is like wrecking or whatever. And even when it's just attacking a group of enemies, he is amazing. I totally adore using him. He's been one of my favorite medals to use early on or whatever, ever since I managed to gilt him. And you know, his attack boost 1 is currently at 47% for the trigger rate, which is amazing. So I'm very happy with him, and you know, that's why he's at my number 2 spot. But for my number 1 spot overall, it would have to go to Syx. Now, Syx is actually a new love of mine. Actually, I didn't have him for the longest time, and I was super bummed because, like, I wanted to collect auction members for my medals. And I did the pull recently, which I don't know if you saw earlier on. It was called the Big Mighty Attackers deal, where you would get 5 medals, and a 6-star from them would be 3 orbed. So that way you would have a better chance of gilting medals or whatever. And that was the first time that I managed to pull Syx, and he had 3 orbs. Now, currently, he's at 100 for level. He has got 7,000 odd for strength and 6,000 odd for defense, and he has 3 orbs. Now, he deals 11 extremely powerful hits. And before I even start adding pluses onto his attack and defense, before I start adding any more orbs or whatever, he wrecks people. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like little video clips on YouTube or whatever showing like a fully gilted maximum plus Syx medal, but he wrecks. He is insane. He is like a total monster. Not to mention the fact that obviously his medal artwork looks totally amazing. Like, I just love how he's wielding his weapon, which I never actually remember what his weapon is actually called. It's some kind of, is it a stave or stand or some kind of thing? I always forget what it's called because it's like the weirdest looking weapon ever. Like almost as weird as Demix with his sitar, but at the same time it's like it looks so awesome. And I can't wait till I can actually manage to gilt him. I've still got 3 more orbs obviously to get on to gilting him or whatever, but I can't wait because after that he is going to be even more of a beast, and I'm so excited for that, which is probably why he's like my favourite power medal to use overall. I guess an honorary mention would have to be the Queen of Hearts, whatever. She came with a special event or whatever, which was that you got her and you used like the different playing cards or whatever in order to level her up. I've managed to get her to her maximum gilt, plus 1000 on her, and you know, get her to the minus 10 for her cost and stuff. She is kind of more expensive, which is the reason why I didn't put her at my number 1 spot, but I do still quite like her. She is basically, I think the best comparison you can make is that she's sort of like the KH3D Sora medal, a wee bit, but obviously she's reversed and she's power, which is like, I think she's most similar to that. Plus Mina's got attack boost 2, which is actually quite kind of handy, so I guess the honourable mention would go to the Queen of Hearts. But I'm sorry for this video being like a little bit short, guys, and a little bit out there or whatever, but I did want to try and get a video out for you guys today, so it might end up being quite late it comes up, but for this week, maybe I won't be able to upload a video for this Sunday. My apologies for that. I am still feeling rather sick, and I don't know if it's going to go away any soon, so there might not be a video on Sunday. My apologies for that. There will be a video next Tuesday because I've pre-recorded a lot of Card Game Tuesday stuff or whatever, so those will be for definite because I've pre-recorded that stuff, but super sorry whatever if I don't get a video out this Sunday, but I hope that you guys can understand. Like, I normally don't get very sick or whatever, but when I do, I get really, really sick because I'm just like the weakest thing ever because I'm so small, and any kind of like flu or bug, it just knocks me off my feet. So I hope you guys are well. I hope you enjoyed this small video, even though it was a wee bit random, and I hope to see you guys next time.